to do something here, but you're the magician. Overall, you're the magician. You're a very powerful being. You have all the tools and information you need to create what your life, what your heart truly desires. Okay, so this is more of an energy of really taking action and trusting yourself and really trusting your intuition at this time. I love that you have the Strength card. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune is here. This is the Divine. Usually when the Wheel of Fortune comes in, it usually tells us if things are about to change, or there may be delays, or something's stuck, or something's like in a cycle. But this usually brings in some like good luck in some way too. So after some delays. Okay. Looks like there was an awakening in the past of some sort, or something that happened in the past that opened your eyes. Kind of like a wake-up call. But I'm going to go ahead and clarify. So, with the Page of Swords, it feels like this person is thinking very small. Again, pages are more of messengers, but they're very small messages. Okay. And we're just going to see why all this is happening here. The Tower. So, something here may feel like a blessing in disguise in some way. There is a sense of something that suddenly changed or may have caught you off guard or came out of nowhere, some information. Because when we have the Tower, it can bring difficult times. For some of you guys, you may be going through this or maybe coming out of this Tower moment. Let's get the Wheel of Fortune. And it could be due to someone's deceit or someone's lack. We do have the Four of Swords in this person's energy with the Justice in the reverse. So from what I'm seeing here is that this person's really needing to be truthful about something. So there may be a sense of denial of how they look at the situation or how they look at themselves. Because it's showing that someone's not being fair or taking accountability and they're having a hard time doing the right thing. So when it comes to like their choices, it seems like it's coming from very cloudy judgment or from a dishonest place. But the Justice is all about restoring balance, but they have a struggle to like do their part, to do the right thing for them, for this connection. There's a lot of unfinished business things, still unresolved issues, and the challenge. We do have the Queen of Cups coming in, which is more of your energy. I feel something emotionally affected you here with this person for sure, as things may have been very, very stuck or felt like things were going in the wrong direction in the past. But there still feel like there's things that are still needing to be resolved. But it's kind of hard to do that when somebody is like not being like easy to talk to or being fair, you know. This person could be very argumentative too with that Five of Wands. Now I am getting something else. There may be somebody here that's somebody else, like another energy in their mind, which is kind of feeling some type of competition. It's showing a bit of uncommittal energy, to be honest. It feels like you could have been married to this person for some of you guys. I feel they're feeling regret, but they don't want to show it. They don't want to admit their defeat. They don't want to admit that they're wrong or something here. Because it's like they made a choice and they regret that choice. They really do. But there's something about them that is just showing that they're have like unhealthy patterns. I feel like they lie to themselves a lot, you know? It's crazy to see this because You're their wish. They still have hope that things could come together. They haven't completely let you go. They seem very unsatisfied. They were mostly doing something for their benefit here, on what makes them happy, and kind of manipulating themselves as if it was right and they deserved to be this way or to make these choices or something like that. But their actions in the near future just kind of shows me that they're kind of miserable. They're very unhappy. But they still have hope. And there's a sense of like missing you, but it feels like they choose like their selfishness, like they're very selfish still in the near future in their actions. The moon is coming in the reverse also, which like anything that was kind of hidden from you will come to light, because there is a lot of uncertainty and confusion coming in also in the near future, where there is a need for more clarity. But this person is really like, it's self-deception from what I'm seeing about this person. But something is shedding light on anything that was hidden. So this tells me that you're going to see the truth very soon in the near future. So you get more clarity and understanding. Could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Pisces, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or air sign energy always comes in your reading. Like I would say 90% of the time, I'm always seeing this King of Swords, and it's usually in the reverse. And this is a very like selfish, calculated, immature person who can be very cold and kind of cut you with their words. And it just feels so hurtful when this energy comes in, because they come up very manipulative and just like, again, self-deceit. They seem to not have great intentions when they speak or how they handle situations. And it just feels like they have a very sharp tongue and will get you where it hurts. That's the King of Swords, unfortunately. Okay, we also have the King of Pentacles here, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You may be dealing with more than one energy, but if not, then I'm just seeing that there's a sense of you trying to ground yourself in this situation, trying to really ground yourself and take on some things here that somebody else may be lacking. So if you do have children or you are married, I'm saying for some of you guys, it does show that you are the responsible one and doing really a lot of things, okay? I feel like this person also has some jealousy or some really deep wounds as to what's clouding their judgment and making them come up a little too bitter. They're coming in very hurtful in the outcome. That's why things are so hard to resolve or to close out with this person, because of this energy. It's hard to compromise with the King of Swords in the reverse, because all they're doing is blaming and playing games. So I do see that it's hard to invest, and even though you have invested in this connection, you put your heart and soul and sweat and tears in something here. That's what the Seven of Pentacles does represent. But now it's just feeling like such a big betrayal as the overall energy with the Ten of Wands. It's just feeling now that you're needing to go in some new direction and manifest your own dreams here. Okay, and remember, tarot's not set in stone. I just feel like you're needing to be more mindful when it comes to this person now, because they've shown you too much of this King of Swords energy, to where it's making you even mistrust them and have your guard up even more. But I do see a lot of you guys persevering and really working towards what you desire. You have really beautiful, like, energy that, and so much wisdom and this power of manifestation, where you're the magician. That's a powerful card. It can create, like, you have the power to really make stuff happen for yourself. You do. You have the wisdom, you have the inspiration, you have the strength, you have the willpower to create whatever you want. I mean, it's absolutely beautiful to see the magician. I wanted to highlight that in this reading to show how powerful you are. Okay? Let's see what these messages, I just want to kind of see the divine messages, see what they have to say to you. I don't know if we will ever change. Habits. Unfinished business. The world. We still have things to resolve. I'm still trying to heal. I don't want to run anymore. I feel unclear about where we stand. Now, to see the habits, I don't know if it will ever change. That's what I'm saying. Because even in the outcome, there's no change with this person. They created this habit. I feel that it's hard to have closure or hard to be on the same page is because of where they're stemming from, because of their intentions and whatever it is that they're not fixing within themselves. I'm not here to completely blame the other person, but they have a big part as to why things are so difficult. Okay, they do. And they may have ran a lot of times for it to be here, for them to say, I don't want to run anymore. But it does show that even though they're doing some self-love, it's kind of hard to see that they're doing any work, because when they're around you or how they speak to you shows that there was no work that they didn't do any inner work. That's what it feels like. So it's kind of hard to even see this person as if they are doing any work on themselves. Confusion, I feel unclear about where we stand. I feel like they're just still up in the air. And it all has to do about, their decisions, their way of being. This is not a good card, to be honest. I mean, there's a lot they need to work on to be the King of Swords upright. The King of Swords upright is truthful, they're honest, they're direct. They make very good decisions for everyone. They're super intelligent, and they use their intelligence in a good way. They're a problem solver. This is a clear thinker. Okay? They take accountability. And they're honest with themselves and others. And when the King of Swords is in reverse, it's the opposite of that. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that supports and challenges. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. Secret admirer. There may be somebody here keeping an eye on you that you may not know about yet. As somebody admires you from afar, or maybe somebody else having feelings for you here too. So, you may have a secret admirer here, Pisces. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for you. I hope this message helped and brought clarity to you. I hope that it really did help. And if it did in any way, please like